Anyway,
Yeah, yeah. Of course, we all love Trouble with Tribbles, and that scene that you mentioned, I do particularly love whenever I rewatch it. But I want to talk about the Next Generation, where they went, more Tribbles, more Tribble-ations. Did you have anything to do with that?
no, that was a
Okay.
Deep Space Nine
Deep Space Nine,
episode.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I will tell you my funny story. Gene Roddenberry and I had something of a falling out, and I knew his health was failing badly, and I had sent him a note 6 weeks before he died. I did not know he was going to die 6 weeks later. I sent him a note saying, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to thank you for the 20 years of good times we had. And which was my way of saying, and it wasn't an apology, it was my way of acknowledging that we'd had more good times. And I knew he wasn't going to get it. And in fact, his reply to me was, no, I don't remember if he replied or not. No, his reply was, well, if you want to write for the show again, you have to go to Rick Berman. It's like, I don't want to write for the show again, ever. I'm in my post-Trek period, okay? And he got on the phone. Susan Sackett reported this in her book and told Rick Berman, David Gerrold is not to be allowed anywhere near Star Trek at all, which was fine with me. As I was at home, I wrote 10 of the best novels I've ever wrote in that 10-year period. I wrote my 10 best novels, including The Martian Child, which won a Hugo and a Nebula. So I was like, and I didn't have to campaign for that one. So I kept hearing these rumors about Trials and Tribble-ations. And every time I called Rick Berman, he said, we're not doing anything. If we're doing anything, I'll call you. So, okay. So I call him and I say, so what's this Trials and Tribble-ations episode you're doing that you're supposed to be shooting next week? He said, we're not doing anything. I'll call you. I said, Rick, what do you want me to tell the reporter from the New York Times who's calling back in a half hour for a comment from me?
Yes, yes.
This long silence. What do you want, David? So I got to be an extra on that show, which was fine. That was really all I wanted to do, would be included.
Now, did they have to pay you royalties or anything on the
No,
show? Okay.
we went to a Writers Guild arbitration that because they had used so much of the Trouble with Tribbles, I was entitled to a proper screen credit and residuals on the reuse of my material. And I lost the arbitration. I was tempted for a while to sue the guild because I felt the hell with it. I'm in my post-Trek period. Let them have it.